Hi, welcome to our product update. With me, as always, Polina, and we're going to go through all the changes we made to meshStack in the past weeks. Hi, Polina, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So what are we going to start with today? The dashboards, I guess. I guess we have big dashboards updates.
Yeah, let's get started. So, some updates from our site with regards to the cloud universe. As a first step to overview all connections in your cloud landscape, we will be able to get the name on every single object of the universe. For instance, if you zoom in to the users, for example, you can get the name by clicking on the specific dot. You see? And then afterwards, you will be also able to see the whole relationship. So please stay tuned as we will send the cloud universe with more details in the coming weeks.
And Polina, by details and relationships, what do you mean? What will there be in the future?
It's a real good question. So for example, if you will click to the specific user, you will see the whole connections to the cloud landscape, for example, in which customers he is, in which project he is participating, and so on. So you will be able to see the whole overview of your landscape. And also another thing which will be there in the coming week, it's a search option. So you will be able to search specific user or customer, and also to overview all the connections in the landscape.
Okay, thanks. That's it for the Cloud Universe dashboard that we built so far and iterating. Now let's head over to our Tenants Dashboard.
Yes, so firstly, let's get started from our updates with regards to the landing zones. If you need a clear overview of the usage of your landing zones to keep on track of your cloud journey progress, or to see, for example, which landing zones are used more often, to update them, to check them time wisely, you can now check exactly directly this graph. Which present the data about how much time specific landing zone was used per month based. For example, here you can see in September the most used one was the landing zones related to GCP, 14 times, and so on. Another update from our site related to the tenant tab is managed with the unmanaged tenants. You can see this pie chart here. These charts enable you to oversee your progress of the managing your cloud tenants with the meshStack, and of course to prevent the shadow IT. So to have all workload managed in one place, you can just click on unmanaged tenants, investigate them, and adopt tenants into meshStack via the mesh object API.
Okay, so this is kind of like a cloud adoption, cloud maturity KPI, managed versus unmanaged tenants, I'd say. You want it to be all green, I guess.
Yeah, this is the point here. Just to, as I said, to prevent any shadow IT or just, to have everything managed by the meshStack. This is the graph for.
Okay. Then last dashboard update we have is the compliance dashboard that we newly created now. Is that right?
Yes, it's a last update, but it's a new thing. So, for example, if you're part of the Central Cloud Foundation team and you want to have control over your policies, this tab is extremely useful for you. You can now not only get the detailed overview of policy violations, but directly take actions against these policy violations. So, as you see here, there is the total number of policy violations, and you also can check by the types of these violations, and directly by clicking here, check all the violations and prevent them. Moreover, or your active policies, also here to just overview of your compliance.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing how this whole dashboard topics will evolve in the future. But for now, we'll move on to how we implement platforms into meshStack, and we can now there's been improvements to deactivating, deprecating platforms in meshStack. How does that work?
Yes, we did some small improvements based on your feedback. We really appreciate. Thanks a lot. So that helps you to handle the deactivated and deprecated mesh platforms just better. For example, if I go to the mesh platform and sort here by status and go to the deactivated mesh platform, I will not be able to change anymore anything here. So it's just read-only mode. So it just needed in order that everyone who deleted this platform will not be able to do any change with this, which is logical. And another thing which I would like to mention here, based on your feedback, we really appreciate it. Thanks one more time. We also enable the function when you're creating a landing zones. The one is unable to choose the deactivated or deprecated mesh platform. Yes.
Okay.
So this is the update from our side.
Can you explain the difference between deprecated and deactivated platform for me?
For sure. I think it's really good question. I think it will be useful for the new joiners to the meshStack. So if you want to have the more detail, you can just click to the danger zone of any platform and you will see the difference between it. But just shortly, so it's like the traffic light. You have the yellow light and also the red one. The yellow light, it's deprecated platform, meaning that no one could select this platform to create the mesh tenants, but the mesh tenants which are existing on this platform are still running and everything is fine. But deactivated, it's like red light. Stop here. You are not able to create any mesh tenants and you are not able to access them anymore. So this platform is deleted as it is.
Okay. Thanks. Then there's a small follow-up to our last product update, I guess. Concerning access groups. What happened there?
Yes. So as we already show you with Wulf previous time, so when you make some changes in naming in the platform, or if you delete your tenants, you don't need to clean obsolete access groups anymore. So all new changes will be incorporated to existing access groups directly. And our update from our update, new one, that it's now also available for the OpenShift. So we are happy to announce it.
Okay, so OpenShift is the new platform where you don't have to clean up anymore.
Exactly.
Okay. That's it, right, Polina? Is there anything else?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. If you found this video helpful or the product update, then head to the description, subscribe to a written version of our product update newsletter, or forward it to a colleague, and like and subscribe. That's it. See you next time.
See you. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Bye-bye.